Okay, so you know your partner is avoidant. They're avoiding you now. What do you do? There's one thing that you definitely should not do, and I'm going to tell you what that is. I actually happen to love talking about this kind of stuff because I've had quite a few relationship problems in my life, as any of us who are of my age have. Let me not give away my age. But yeah, I like to talk about this stuff. I'm starting a new channel, Relationships and Love Design for Today. Go ahead, check it out. I'll put the link. But that's not what you're here for. You want to know what to do. How do I stop this? I don't want my partner avoiding me. I'm in a relationship with you because I love you and I want to be around you. And I like being around you. So what is this avoidant crap about? That's probably how you feel, right? First of all, it's not just avoidant crap. There's probably a good reason for it. And, you know, maybe I'll talk about that another time. Maybe I don't need to get so much into that right now. Here's the thing. If someone's avoiding you, think about the reasons why you avoid other people right now. Take a moment. Why do you avoid other people? What do you do when you avoid other people? You probably, if you're like me, you probably, first of all, stay as far away from them as you can. You probably don't want to talk to them a lot. You may not want to see them. You probably try to distract yourself and get busy with other things to do. Maybe you'll think about them, but again, you're just thinking about them alone. You don't want to think about them together with them, right? So what do you think would be the worst thing to do in that situation? Probably the worst thing to do would be to come at somebody who's avoiding you and start attacking them, start yelling in their face, start screaming, start telling them how they're wrong about everything, blame them for things, tell them how, you know, this relationship is over. If this is going to continue, make threats, you know, make demands, make the relationship all about you and nothing about them. That's the worst thing you can do. Now, I'm not saying if you've done this already, because many of us have, that's not something that you can't recover from. We all have blow-ups. We all get emotional. We all make mistakes. So if you've done that already, don't freak out. It's okay. Probably wasn't the best decision. But again, we've all made bad decisions, and no relationship is perfect. But I will say, don't do that, please. Try not to do that. I know it's hard because you feel emotional. You feel like, oh my God, I'm starved. I'm starved. I'm in this relationship because I want something. I want to feel loved. I want to feel good. I want to have happy times and fun times with my partner. I want to grow. I want to feel like this is something worth my time. And it builds up and it builds up. And when they avoid you, you have a lot of time thinking to yourself. And unfortunately, when you're stressed out, your brain tends to repeat the negative stuff over and over again and make it bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually you just blow up and you let them know, like, look, this is how I feel and I don't like it. I don't like it. And right now, I don't like you. Because it seems like you don't like me, right? That's what you're probably trying to express to them. But if you're in the middle of this situation now and you're wondering what to do, please try not to go attacking them. Don't blame them. Don't be loud. Don't make threats. Don't go turn around either and avoid them and put up like a double wall. Don't make the wall thicker between you. Don't build a fortress. That's only going to make things worse, because then how are you going to come together if now you got two fortresses? Don't do that. Don't do that. Unless you really feel like you need to protect yourself, and in which case, ask yourself, why do I feel like I need to protect myself from somebody who I love? And think about that carefully. But yeah, instead of doing that, let me give you some suggestions on other things that you can do. First of all, try to make it not feel so important. I know it is important and it probably feels very important, but try to take the time while they're avoiding you to find something that you enjoy doing. And I know it's hard to enjoy the things that you enjoy when you know in the back of your mind that your partner is avoiding you and it feels like there's this big problem that you want to take care of. But see if you can just put it away for a little bit, put it in a box in your mind. Remind yourself there's plenty of time to figure this out. It's okay if you pause right now. It's okay to enjoy your life by yourself. It's okay to have an individual life that's totally healthy and normal in a relationship. And go ahead and do something that you like. Go hang out with a friend. Go play a video game. Read a book. Does anybody read books anymore? I do. Watch a video, for example. Whatever it is that makes you feel good, go ahead and do it. And don't feel guilty about it. It's okay to feel good. Even when there's problems in your relationship, it's okay to feel good. So that's one suggestion. I think also, yes, you do need to approach your partner because you do need to find out like what's really going on here. And they may not tell you. They may not tell you. They may need more time to come to the insight, to the growth, to the maturity, whatever it is, to be able to confidently tell you what's going on. But if you're going to approach them, you know, the general standard is, and I agree with this, to say how you feel. To say, you know, I'm not feeling so good right now. I feel like I want to be closer with you and I don't know how to do that. And I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't feel confident right now. And I trust you and I love you and I understand there's probably reasons why you feel distant from me right now. I just want to understand what those reasons are. And I want our relationship to go in a good direction. Something like that. Use your own words. Figure out what feels right for you. Just don't yell and scream and don't point the finger and blame and make things worse. Why do you want to make things worse? Isn't the point of a relationship to make things better, to make your life better, to feel better? I know it's not always going to be that way, but no relationship's perfect. You're always going to have fights and issues and stuff. But try to approach it with some sensitivity and try to approach your partner with some caution. Because if they're avoidant, things might already feel sensitive for them. They may already feel very stressed out. They may already feel like it's bigger than they can handle. And if you go at them, making it seem like this gigantic problem, now it's going to seem like a mountain. It's going to seem insurmountable and it's going to seem impossible. And maybe that's how it feels for you, and that's maybe why you want to express that. But somebody in the relationship, and since I'm talking to you, I'm going to suggest to you, somebody needs to walk it down a little bit. Take it down. Make it a little easier. Make it a little softer. Breathe a little deeper. Give it a little bit more time. Make it a little less important. Just make it so that things can flow again. So my suggestion is to be gentle, both with your partner and with yourself. To not put up a wall, maybe even take a wall down. To approach them with sensitivity. And to do the best you can. Because you know what? At the end of the day, there's no perfect answer to this. You've got two people in a relationship trying to make it work. And you got to do the best you can. So trust in yourself that you know what's right for you. Ask yourself, what do you think you should do? And then go ahead and do it. You know, there are some situations where it might be completely appropriate, even after thinking it through, to yell and to point the finger and whatever else. And maybe later you'll decide that was a mistake and it's okay. Again, nobody's perfect. So I'm going to wish you the best in whatever your situation is. If you want to learn more about this kind of thing, talk more about it, I do have that new channel I'm starting, Relationships and Love Design for Today. Go ahead and check that out. I will link to it. And in the meantime, thank you for being here with me. If you've got any questions, whatever, you will just want to talk, go ahead and put it in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Maybe somebody else has a situation they want to talk about. You can get together, figure it out. But I know this is hard. Just breathe. You'll get through it. Life will go on. And you will definitely find happier times with your partner, hopefully. Without your partner, hopefully also, because we all live our own individual lives. And we'll see what happens. Good luck.